Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. My name is Katie Motzinger, and I'm the Community Resource Director here at the Children's Attention Home. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to talk with our donors and our supporters and just talk with them about their experience and how they help our mission move forward every day. And so today with us, we have Annie-Laurie Wheat and Bob Stonebraker. So grateful to have you guys with us. Can you share with those listening just a little bit about yourselves?
Well, I'm a retired professor from Winthrop University, and I taught theater.
And I'm a retired economics professor at Winthrop. And economics, as we know, is far more exciting than theater ever could be.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
So tell me, how did you guys first hear about the Children's Attention Home? How did you first get connected?
Well, I first got connected, and I believe, although I cannot remember his name, but I think he was maybe the education director at the Attention Home. And I met him at some conferences with the South Carolina Alliance for Arts Education. And he mentioned that there were no theater opportunities at the school. And so he invited me to come and visit and to do something there. So in about another year, I started volunteering, and I would bring Winthrop students with me, and we do some acting classes. So that's how I got involved.
Okay.
And Bob, how did you get involved?
I didn't. I had known peripherally about the Children's Attention Home for many years. I had never really known that much about it until after Annie-Laurie got involved and started doing volunteer work. And I went to one of the programs which the kids put on at the school and enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Where the wild things are.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So what personally connects you with the Children's Attention Home, with the mission and the kids? What is it that personally, that resonates with you and why you continue to support the home and connect with us?
Well, I know that I really enjoyed my time there. And if I could have had the opportunity to do it, I think I would have wanted to have adopted several of them, because they were wonderful young people to work with. And you have to feel emotionally attached because they've been through so much and they're so young. And it just didn't seem fair. And I love that the Attention Home would give them a safe, caring, wonderful environment to be in.
I felt much the same way. When I went to the program, and you could see the kids. And I remember one of the kids reminded us of a young girl that we sort of adopted as a semi-daughter. And just to watch her and see sort of some pathos there, some sadness, some excitement, some fear. They're going through a very turbulent time in their lives. And I like that the Children's Attention Home gives them some stability and some structure and some caring. And I also like the newer program, the Crossroads program. I worked for college students my whole life, and I understand the kinds of problems that 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds have. And they don't often get addressed because they're not cute and cuddly like a 7-year-old is. And the fact that you are working with that age group, which doesn't have a lot of other support to go with them, appeals very much to me.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and I think as we've over the last few years, as our population has continued to increase, or the age of our population has continued to increase, I should say, we continue to recognize more and more what that need looks like and just how unaddressed it really is and how big the need is. And so we're so grateful for people like you that care about those kids that, like you said, they're not young, but they're still kids. They still need a lot of help, a lot of guidance. And so we appreciate y'all continuing believing in what we do. Do you have a particular memory of the home that you cherish or that sticks out to you?
For me, it was the young girl at the program that Annie-Laurie was helping to direct. I can still see her face.
She was the narrator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and for me, it was the toughest hour of the week, because teaching college kids acting is easy, so easy compared to working with these young people. And every week it seemed like there was somebody new who was coming and somebody missing because they had a doctor's appointment or they had some other issue and couldn't be there. And I always hated that. I never knew who was going to be there. And it was challenging and fun and just a good day. I always felt good when I left, but I never knew how things were going to go. And occasionally they didn't go anything like what I planned. And I don't mean in a good way, that they went their own way.
Yes.
The toughest hour. And then I had a student who liked it so much, she went back subsequently and took it over the next year. So I was so happy, and even brought some students over to Winthrop.
Yeah.
So that was real to perform. And so I had my acting classes come and watch them. So it was really lovely to do.
That's incredible. Yeah, it's, we couldn't, I mean, you know this, we couldn't do what we do without our volunteers. And, you know, right now it's challenging because with everything going on, we've had to close the campus, and God bless our staff. They've been doing an incredible job of, you know, making sure that the kids are focused and they have activities to do, and we're staying, you know, encouraging and keeping the environment as uplifting as we can, you know, but we certainly miss having folks on site and having that interaction. So we'll be excited to get that back.
Yeah. And there's always, you probably always have need of volunteers to do a variety of things.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying all of those are on our website. Yep, you can check them out. So if you could share one thing about the home with those listening, if you could just give them one piece to leave them with, what would that be?
Well, there are a lot of children out there that need help. So I would encourage people to help them.
Yeah.
It's a place of refuge. It's a place of help where they have no place else to go. Sort of give me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses yearning to be free type place.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing what you're doing.
And I also love that you send good thank yous.
Well,
I mean, really, we support several different types of things, and I get upset when we don't get a thank you. And the Children's Attention Home is great with thank yous.
Well,
the only time we did anything anonymously was this summer. We brought blueberries.
Oh, fun.
Because we had so many of them.
Yeah.
And so I brought them over and made the phone call and left them in the hallway.
Yeah.
So, but the rest of the time, we like to support the organization because there's nothing like it in our experience. And it's so impactful on the people it serves. And you don't know who the next child will be who needs that help.
Yeah.
And it's good that it's there. Even though there's never enough room to park.
No.
I have to say, when you go to the home.
No, that's parking is at a premium for sure. For sure. We'll put that in the next expansion plan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, you know, as you're talking about thank yous, it's because we appreciate so much what everybody brings to the table. It takes a village to do what we do for these kids, and we could not do it, you know, from day one, 50 years ago or more. Actually, you know, it was a community effort to get the home started, and up through today, the community is what continues to make the quality of care that we provide our children possible. They, you know, people like you are the ones that really allow us to go above and beyond and give meaningful experiences to these kids who often have not had the chance to be part of a theater class or take music lessons or participate in a school activity or get a job or have the documentation, you know, just basic things that a lot of us take for granted. And so we're so grateful to work with wonderful people like you guys, and to be part of our village as we help raise these kids. So thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you to all of you listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Our website again is attentionhome.org, and you can find information about volunteering or giving. If you want to financially support the home, we certainly have that need as well, and can definitely use the assistance with all of the different things we have going on. And so I encourage you to check out the website. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon.